Hi again. So the last time we talked about foreign YouTubers here on the Kwite YouTube channel was back in November 2017 when we talked about YouTubers from Russia. And by YouTubers from Russia, I meant Russian speaking, not just with Russia in the name. One of whom also happened to be named Kwite, who earlier in my life I happened to be in a constant competition with to see who could get the most subs. It would seem that I've won that fight. In that video, I made a lot of communist jokes. Some people didn't take to it so well.
That was the most communist jokes I've ever seen.
Asda is the English woman,
I understand
not
they don't speak
Tesco.
Marxist.
Safe to say, it really hurt my feelings, and to cope with it, I completely ignored that they were saying it. But in today's episode of People Who Don't Speak English Can Make Videos Too, we're going to be taking a look at the extremely rare and highly coveted Spanish-speaking Minecraft YouTuber. This video is going to consist of me butchering the pronunciations of Spanish YouTube titles, like this one here. I'm not even going to try and memorize the title, I'm just going to read it straight off the script. Granny Nonsa nos encontrara en este escondita despacito Minecraft. Yeah, basically that, but throughout the whole video. God, that hurt my soul to read, knowing how much culture I was unintentionally shitting on. I stuck that in Google Translate, and apparently it means something like, Granny will never find us in this Minecraft hidden. That's barely English, but it's close enough. Now why don't we have a look through this particular video by El Trollino. Now there's a name that sounds like it came right out of 2010 Call of Duty trolling channels.
¿Y qué pasa, trollines? Bienvenidos a un nuevo vídeo de Minecraft. Estamos con los compas. ¡Hola, chicos! ¡Hola! ¿Cómo estáis? Hemos venido aquí.
Alright, let's take a quick head count here. Alright, for one, we have all baby-sized Minecraft characters here, but for some reason they have normal Minecraft character-sized heads, which is terrifying. You have Jake the dog from Adventure Time, but for some reason his body is one of the old-ass Iron Man suits from the first movies. There's some dude with Sonic the Hedgehog hair and like a grin that spreads across his entire face. He's wearing sunglasses and next to no other clothes aside from that. Nice. Holy shit, Leafy is here somehow, except instead of being in his trademark green reptile onesie, he's in a Super Meat Boy / dinosaur onesie. I can't remember the last time I've seen anything of Super Meat Boy outside of a video from 2010 or a 2011, so I'm gonna assume it's meant to be a dinosaur. And lastly, we have whatever that thing is. He's wearing a hat or crown of some kind that extends down to his chin, making it look like he has a Squidward nose. Now that is something, isn't it?
Porque hay una abuela muy mala que nos quiere pegar, que se llama Granny.
La mía no es, mi abuela no es.
¿Tu abuela no es?
Dile a tu abuela que nos quiere pegar, mi abuela nos hace lentejas.
Ah, mira, hay lentejas aquí.
Nos quiere pegar.
Okay, using the power of context clues and the automatically generated English subtitles given to me by YouTube, I'm going to do my absolute best to decipher what's going on here. The discussion seems to be revolving around the group's collective plan of action to avoid being caught by Granny, whoever that is. For some reason, there's a whole lot of soup and magic glowing sticks in this chest. For the life of me, I could not tell you what for. Maybe if you stir the soup with the magic stick, it gives it like extra spice or seasoning or some shit. Like the one very rare Caucasian household in suburban Pennsylvania that goes absolutely fucking ham with seasoning. Very rare species nowadays.
Sí, hay lentejitas. Bueno, vamos a jugar un escondite, que hace mucho tiempo que no jugamos aquí en mi canal, así que vamos a darle. ¿Quién le da?
Yo.
Good God, that fart joke was not very good. Reminds me whenever Hyojin has a reaction to somebody making a fart noise into their microphone in the middle of a Discord call, usually on stream.
Hyojin, can I get your opinion on something?
Oh, sure, yeah. Was that real?
What's the point of that?
¡Listo! Oye, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Que te vuelves loco?
Me estoy transformando, me estoy transformando.
¡No te transformes!
Holy shit, what the fuck was that? I feel like my life just flashed in front of my eyes in the form of Minecraft blocks.
Abuelita, dime tú, ¿por qué eres tan mala tú?
Porque eres tan fea.
Solo te voy a castigar por no comerte las lentejas.
Te voy a regalar una crema.
Es que la lenteja está muy mala. ¿Dónde está la abuela?
Está aquí, mira, está por aquí.
¿Qué está por aquí?
Okay, I think I'm starting to get the gist of what's happening here. And when I say gist, please know that I mean the bare minimum of what a gist can be. I think they're playing some variation of hide and seek, where the one dude who turned into that ape-ear looking thing is the Granny character in the title, and El Trollino and friends are trying to avoid getting caught doing whatever it is they're doing inside that house. Also, perhaps another important piece of this puzzle is what the words in the description of the video mean. I'm not even going to try and say them for fear of butchering them even further, but according to Google Translate, in English, it means something like this. Granny's hideout in Minecraft with compass. Keywords, something like this. I'm still not entirely sure what the magic stick is for. I'll be sure to keep you updated on that. But for now, back to you at the studio, Jan. What?
¡Me odio! ¡Qué asco de
That makes more sense now. He was afraid of being set on fire. I've heard that burning alive is not a very pleasant experience unless you have one of those special suits that stops you from doing the burn part of burning alive.
¡Guapos tengo! Las lentejas hoy.
Wait, what is he doing laying on the ground? What is he thinking? Oh shit, he's fucking dead. His ass is slapped like a Snorlax. He's not getting back up. The image of a deformed skeleton with a glowing stick in hand sneaking up on the body of a sleeping child is one that's never going to leave me for the rest of my days, is it? It's not the strangest thing to be stuck in my head that I first saw on YouTube. Yeah, that's the one. Great piece of content if I do say so myself. Oh yeah, I've also figured out what the sticks do. They're the things that set people on fire. And not everybody is fortunate enough to have one, it seems. That's a bit worrisome. Well, for the people who don't have sticks, that is. Now, since I'm an impatient little bitch, I figured why don't we skip to the end to see how this whole thing ends. So we can cover some more ground in this alternate world of Spanish-speaking Minecraft YouTubers. Well, it ends at the 11-minute mark in the same fashion that he was in the 1.5-minute mark. He's fucking dead. Dead by way of fire. I would like to once again draw your attention to the description section of this video, where there is even more juicy information and insight on this foreign land of Spanish-speaking Minecraft YouTube. There is a section in the description titled Heart Emoji Compadres, with my horrendously American pronunciation infecting that word with its poison, but in this list are a couple of people our friend Elsa seems to be associated with. Mikecrack, Timba VK, Ria's Play, Sparta356, Raptor Gamer, Elmayo97, and lastly Invictor. I don't know which of the people in this list were in this video specifically that we just looked at, since there's more people listed here than people who actually made an appearance in the video, at least as far as I could tell. But let's take a gamble and choose the first option at the very top of this list. Why not? YouTube.com/Mikecrack, 4.3 million subscribers. The man is killing the block-shaped game. Now the first thing I notice when I look at his channel is that he's a fucking furry. His channel trailer is an animated music video starring his persona.
Vamos las manos para arriba, así alegras la vida, un mundo más alegre, él quiere que tú vivas, los problemas olvida, y pa' que esto siga, te invita a jugar.
Credit to Grande for the note block Despacito. Now, it would appear that Mikecrack is the leader of this band of misfits. This suicide squad, if you will. Clocking in with the most subscribers at the aforementioned 4.3 million. Our friend El Cholino comes in at second place with 2.6 million subscribers. At third place is Raptor Gamer with 1.4 million. And in fourth is Timba VK with 1.3 million. As of recording this video, Timba's about 10,000 subscribers ahead of Will and E, and at the end of the day, isn't that all that really matters? All of their banners seem to have some pretty common themes among them. They're drawn with their sonas in them, or more specifically their fursona if you're Mikecrack. I guess a chicken could count as a fursona in some people's books, so maybe Ria's Play falls under that blanket as well. Most of them have the other people in their friend group in their banners as well, and sometimes they also have a little character creature to go along with it. Raptor Gaming has a raptor, funny lol. El Cholino is holding Jake the dog in his banner, or if you want to use your imagination, Mikecrack is snuggled up into his arms. I barely know who these people are, and I know what they're saying even less, but I still ship it. Ria's Play has a dinosaur, but like a really small dinosaur though. It's like a dinosaur the size of a puppy. Timba VK has his grandma making soup or some shit in the background. Oh, and also there's a turtle. And Sparta356 has Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Good ass choice, I can respect that. Now something that was very funny to me is that Invictor's character is like the exact same as my friend Wild Spartan's is. It's a Spartan, and ironically the guy with Sparta in his name in their friend group isn't the Spartan. Now one stark difference I've noticed between Spanish-speaking Minecraft YouTube and English-speaking Minecraft YouTube is that the English one is dead. Our savior and hero Sky Does Minecraft has ascended to doing better and bigger things now. Like following me on Twitter. Speaking of which, follow me at Kwite. But the only way that English-speaking Minecraft YouTubers with 14 million subscribers get views is by also putting Fortnite Battle Royale in the title. Every fucking time! Alternatively, they can put Dame Tu Cosita in the title, which is something else completely. Now, while there are some exceptions and it's not completely gone, Minecraft YouTube here in the States just isn't what it used to be. It's not as bustling as it was when I was 12 years old. Spanish-speaking Minecraft YouTube, on the other hand, they're killing it. Now, they have a third or less the amount of subscribers as some of our biggest English-speaking YouTubers, hours, and they still get over 1 million views on every Minecraft video they make, sometimes even more than ours. They are flipping the system on its back and showing it a good ass time, with consent of course. All I can really say is that we have to learn from them. If we want to remain competitive in this market, we have to adapt to what is making our enemies so efficient in this economy. Otherwise, we are going to burn out of existence. Best of luck to any Minecraft YouTubers out there. English speaking, Spanish speaking, sign language, it's a cool world out there in the wilderness. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. If you guys have any thoughts or shit posts, be sure to leave those in the comments below. To anybody who's pledged to the Patreon, thank you guys so much. If any of you are interested in taking that extra step in helping out the channel, there's a link to the Patreon in the description. But even if you don't pledge, that's absolutely fine. I appreciate anybody who supports or watches the vids. I also have a podcast called Loudmouse with Wild Spartans and FPS Diesel. We upload 2 new episodes a week on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we're up on iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter at Kwite and on Instagram at Kwite.png. Links to all of those in the description below. And lastly, I also have a Discord server. There's a link to that in the description if you're interested in that. Anyways, this has been Kwite, and I will see you guys next time.